Welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. When we left off, oh boy, that was an episode when we left off, dude. I was very angry. Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about the trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
I'm
Fine.
eating a muffin.
You want me to talk, huh?
Hopefully, my chewing doesn't pick up. It probably won't because my voice barely even picks up. This mic's kind of dusty. I honestly should clean it off.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Let me turn on auto so I can eat.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all! Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Liar!
I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
God dang it, Hiyoko.
So, what was your
I'm
answer to
officially
Mahiru's
on
invitation?
the disliking Hiyoko
I
train.
told her it was
She's very
fine.
annoying.
I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no.
Same with
Unlike
you,
everyone
Hiko.
else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but
But
around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Wait, you got a letter? What the
A
frick is
letter?
going on?
Yeah, this one.
God dang it. It's the same freaking letter, but with Mahiru's signature. Who did this? And why didn't Hiyoko show this letter to us when we were all yelling at her? That literally would have, like, cleared her. Whatever. Stupid.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Wait. I mean, it contradicts this, right?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Intense confrontation music. Oh wait, the contents are different?
Mahiru's
what?
letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter,
About what we discussed. Is it okay if we change the place? 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
Interesting. So wait, Hiyoko showed up there at 2 o'clock? What was she doing all that time?
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
Yeah, what changed? What was the original meeting
It would be
spot?
plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
Are you actually trying to help us solve the case, or are you just
That seems
being
very
not
likely.
so?
In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed. The handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
See, the fact that
This
the
part,
letters are all
it
the
seems
same,
there's someone who
except
wants
those
to
little,
interfere
like,
with our
time
meeting.
differences, makes me wonder,
And
those
this part,
differences have to
let's
have a
keep
big
it a secret.
significance.
Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So
Another.
they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
A netherworld puppeteer. I love Gundam.
How mean! Give me back.
Really? This is really terrible.
Shut up, Nagito.
I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
I've offered to help the killer so many times. God dang it, Nagito. Shut
It's
up.
all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Oh my god.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there? I fell asleep.
Oh my god.
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
What?
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet.
Well, the gummies.
And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body. And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Makes sense to me.
I was scared. It was really, really scared.
See, I figured from the
really
beginning.
scared that I couldn't help, but
See, I figured from the beginning it couldn't be her, because if you think about the body discovery notification, it pretty much clears her. Because Kazuichi found the body by himself, and Monokuma only goes, a body has been found, when 2 people find the body. So who was the first person to find it? Her, obviously.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Oh my god. Stop! Stop whining, Jesus.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
Dude, what if you set up the whole
This'll
thing?
never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
We're supposed to work together.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. 2 hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. 2 hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Shut up.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where 2 hopes clash.
I'm something of a scientist of hope.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Why are we
Jeez,
analyzing
we should just
Nagito
side
right
with the
now?
enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Listening to Nagito is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Me too, Monokuma. Me too.
He's sleeping.
This is the boring part of the trial.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything.
If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh, okay.
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer, right here, right now.
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is?
Ooh, if I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
You can't! That's seriously a big no-no!
But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Club president? What are you talking about? So, without further ado, the answer is...
Yeah, you can't! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears!
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. But somehow it feels wrong to me.
Why did he suddenly talk about German? I don't understand this game. But we've only been going for 12 minutes, so I'm not going to end the episode at the usual save point.
I'm mon ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that. I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Who would have had time to plant it then?
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Ah.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? Not really! Oh god. Is this a new mini-game? Oh boy. The logic dive. What? What? What is this? I'm scared. The break. Oh god. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? What the frick? Oh no, what is this? Okay. Oh, this is weird. So that's break. And this is jump. What the hell? Okay, I'm surfboarding, dude. Before Hiyoko. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? After Hiyoko. Wait, before. Before. Yes. This is actually kind of cool. I like this. Can I go faster? Oh yeah, press W, I'll go faster. Oh god, okay. Brake, brake! Okay. Step on the gas! When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left. Okay, easy. Whoa. Nice trick! I'm such a gamer! Oh god, there's obstacles now. What the frick? Break! Break! Ah! Oh! What's happening? It sent me back. Okay. Look at all these sick tricks I'm doing, dude. Okay. Gotta remember to brake up here. Shift over this way. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Beach house? Beach house? The beach? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, nice. Okay, we got it. Oh, I'm done. That was free! Thank you for making a minigame that isn't impossibly hard.
It's all coming together!
Watch, the next set of this minigame will be, like, impossible.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up.
Okay. Where? The place where the killer was hiding. Wait. Maybe the room that Mahiru's body was in? Oh wait, that's not a room.
Crap!
That was literally an Ace Attorney sound. In the fridge? That's stupid. The killer was hiding inside the fridge? They freeze. You're gonna climb a mountain made of ice? There's always fighting when you play with 2 players. Okay. We already... Time's up. What? Already? I had like 5 seconds. What the frick was that? There's a time limit, you know? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, so this isn't an instant death time limit. This is like a... Weird. 30 seconds. Wow, okay. Closet. Here! They were in the closet with,
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The killer arranged a hiding place. Another spot selection. Maybe in one of these clothes hangers? Or underneath one of these boats? I'll go for both of them. The killer was hiding inside the wetsuit? They're so good at hiding, maybe they can appear in Bonanza Rose? Okay, no. Underneath the boats. Where on the right shelf was the killer hiding? If you don't say it out... What?
Crap!
What? Okay, so anywhere... Oh my god. I didn't mean to click that again. So anywhere I click on the left shelf, it's gonna give me the same thing. And anywhere I click on the right shelf, it's gonna give me the same thing. Underneath the rug?
Crap!
What? I'm gonna run out of time and then I'm gonna die. There's a time limit, you know. Even F-Zeros run hot during time attack. If you keep thinking it over by yourself, everyone's gonna doubt you. Oh boy.
We will never give up!
Do you think the killer might have...
You spent all that time. Didn't I just hurt person out?
No.
Oh, I have to do this part again? Okay.
Here!
Okay, so where the hell could they have been hiding? Inside this thing?
Here!
Oh, okay.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
I guess the whole shelf wasn't one dialogue piece.
Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
Okay, how long is that surfboard case? I feel like Fuyuhiko is one of the only ones that could fit.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
I mean, Nekomaru definitely can't fit in there, so he's pretty much off the
The killer
list.
probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound. So
what did they do? Just climb in there and wait in there until she got up? This seems like a very ineffective plan.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Stop talking.
Anyway, the
Stop
killer
talking.
hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Was he really watching her, though, if he was in the case?
Say whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What are you talking about?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover
It's
a body,
3?
right?
Is it 3 now? I'm pretty sure it was 2 in the first game.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Because, yeah, that doesn't add up. We have Hiyoko, Kazuichi.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
What?
You don't sound very articulate.
So is the killer included or not?
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Oh, boo frickin' who?
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been
used
found.
it for discussion.
So you're saying it's
in the last
unfortunate
game.
that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Alright. Well, that makes things interesting, because Hiyoko found the body, then Kazuichi found it. But somebody found it before Hiyoko? Or after, or something like that.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange.
Oh my god.
More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
There's plenty that's wrong with that.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
What?
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Dude, 3 separate people found the body before the killing. This is gonna be some complicated ass stuff.
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
The final feature in Truth Flashback. If you hold down the left mouse button, okay, yeah, this is from the last game. So I have shower room, but I'm assuming I'm gonna
What
have
did
to
the killer
capture
do with the
one of
blood on their
statements,
body?
Because that's what. it
Maybe
was
they
hinting
simply
at.
washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe
Oh, I
they
can't
wore one when they
capture
moved the
those.
body.
I can only capture yellow text.
If they used something
Okay.
other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Why is
Perhaps
that?
someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't
Oh, I
have to
lost
use the
it. Dang
shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore
Yeah, I
one when they
can't
moved the
capture
body.
those. Okay.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and
As someone who flushes their, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body.
That doesn't make sense. Who moved the body? Obviously, the fairies must have done it.
damn it!
What? They exist on this island. If so, I must add them to my collection.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
maybe they simply washed.
They couldn't use the shower, right? so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
What?
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
Oh, dang. Even if the shower in the shower room is broken, you can... Oh, right, that's a disagreement.
Damn it!
Yeah, okay.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
maybe they simply washed it off.
I like the wet.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
The wetsuit's in the closet. And what Hajime is saying? There's no relation between them at all, right? Just like how Sherbert and Schubert are completely
Damn it!
Why do you say things like that?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they
Other
simply
than the
washed it
shower.
off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have. What? Maybe they wore one. If they used something other than the.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who
missed the
flushes
freaking
their
text.
shit every morning, I can declare it would
Why do
definitely
you
clog
all-
the toilet.
Why do you always get fired up
What's
about
the
the
other way
bathroom?
out?
I like that purple text.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, hold on.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the so washing it off.
They didn't have.
What about the? Maybe they wore one when they moved.
If they used something other than the shower.
Okay, that's the one I wanted.
What did they do with the bloody?
They cut it up.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely
Clog the toilet!
Perhaps someone other.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with...
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been
Boom!
No, that's wrong!
Easy. I'm just bad. I mean, that was the very first one I tried to shoot, and then I messed it up.
They just needed
So
to
I just
wash
gave
off
up
the
the
blood.
idea and moved
They
on
didn't
to a
necessarily
different one.
have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
something other than the shower. Like what?
The water bottles.
I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to
That's
wash
why
off the
there was
blood?
all those water bottles in the trash, dude.
I've seen through it.
Hi, Peiko. Peiko's barely said anything this whole trial. Why is she now coming up with this?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
This better not be as hard as the last one, dude. Footprints on the beach. Shower room. Iron barred
It's
window.
true there were drinks in the beach. However,
Oh,
try
good.
thinking about it. One
this-
bottle
this
drink
is
is
easier.
simply not enough. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
She's just a better swordsman. Are we really surprised? Okay.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking of it. One bottle drink is simply not enough. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Success. Advance.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored drinks with colored. If you use those, the blood won't come off and your body will. It will leave. Especially if you use the. That alone would raise
I didn't even
suspicion.
hear what the second set of text was.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks.
No
with,
water
if you
bottles.
use those to wash, the blood won't come off and your body will.
Hold on. Footprints.
It will leave an aromatic smell too.
Trash can.
Especially if
Duh.
you used a lot.
Okay. I know what to do. Retreat. Dang it, now I have to do the first.
Damn it!
Whatever, it's
It's
not
true
as
there were
hard.
drinks
This time
in
it's
the
not
beach house
trying to
refrigerator.
focus on
However,
the
try
stupid
thinking
cut
one
gimmick.
bottle drink
So now it's
wouldn't
actually
be enough to wash
this
off
is
the
so
blood.
much easier. Like why? That was literally just a stupid tutorial that was way harder than it needed to be to teach you a mechanic. So dumb.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Because I like this
Didn't I say it was impossible?
in general,
There were no
but
water
I just
bottles in
didn't
the
like that
refrigerator.
specific
Allow me to cut through those
where
words.
it was just, can you mash the buttons to use as little cuts as possible? That's just
There
annoying.
were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
But
That
did
was
you check
after the
the
incident.
trash can?
But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge, and the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used?
How is that a
That's
logical fallacy? It's literally
It's
like
not a fallacy.
perfect.
There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
And there was.
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
I mean, if they soaked their entire body with a, they'd be all wet.
It seems you've realized who the killer
Wait.
is.
Who was it who said they went swimming a bunch? Peiko?
See? Just as I thought.
Okay, but the fact that Nagito is saying that I know who the killer is makes me think it's not her.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Of course he does.
Is that true?
Let
Not even
me
some-
ask, who might that be?
It's the killer. Oh, are we done? Peiko was the one who was all wet, right? This is actually a pretty tricky one to get. You have to remember that Peiko was out swimming and was all wet.
You're the only one!
You're the only one.
Peko. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
She was all wet. Hajime Tatsumichi, why are you... Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swim.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Fuyuhiko, what? He's, like, crazy defending her right
So maybe she really was swimming!
Why is he so... he's even more passionate about the fact that it wasn't her than he was about the
No
fact
one
that it
even
was
saw
Yoko.
her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So
just like a
there's no
lie.
doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite
sounds like he's
direction of the beach
lying.
house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer!
Why?
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Fuyuhiko's behavior
Now
has
that
been
you
odd
mention it,
during this
you're
trial.
right.
Then
The
again, his
roadside
behavior
door was
is
blocked.
always odd.
And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
So now we're gonna address the
Why
iron
are you all
barred
fired
window,
up for you,
I guess.
Nico? You're not the suspect. Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Does Fuyuhiko
You
know
might
who
have
the
an
killer
answer.
is or something? Because I'm kind of thinking
Do
it's
you
not
really?
Pecco. But
This
it
mystery
could.
seems unsolvable.
She has no motive.
If Pecco is the killer, then I might just
Then again,
have an
neither
answer
did
to
like
that
Teru
mystery.
Teru or
see.
you know half of the other.
Then let's
Usually the
hear
motive
this
gets
alleged
outlined
method of
after
escaping
you
the
figure
beach
out who
house.
the killer is.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Pecco could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
In a
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Maybe they climbed up the
Of
rope.
course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Maybe they climbed up the rope, then grabbed the rope, pulled it up, then jumped down, and then stored the rope somewhere. Littering is not allowed, yeah.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Why?
No! Please don't be
Please
violent!
stop saying these things. Well, maybe it's just not Pecco. I think it's the two girls that were wearing clothes over their swimsuits. Ibuki and... I don't remember who else was wearing clothes over their swimsuits. There was one other, but I don't remember which girl it was. Maybe if I look at the report card, I'll remember. Mikan. Mikan was wearing clothes. But that might just be because she's like timid as hell. I don't know. I don't think that means much. Especially since she's the one who suggested the hiding it on the body thing. Okay. Hangman's game. I have no idea what the answer is. I'm just matching letters. What's the question? What did the killer use to escape out the window? Oh, okay. W. killer use to escape out the window in the shower room? B. B. A. S. M. I'm just guessing. A. What is happening? Bam. Bob. Bam. Bams. Bams. I don't. Bam. Bamboo. Bamboo. Okay, where's the O? I need the O. Give me the O. There it is. For a little bamboo stick. What? What? Okay. Frick me. Bamboo. Stick. Stick. Sword. Sword, yeah. Oh my god. I'm out of health. Dang it.
We will never give up!
I like this minigame. They made Hangman's game a lot more fun. The only thing that's annoying is when the right letters just won't show up. Like right now. I need a B. I need another B. Give me the B. I don't need the M, so we can get rid of that. D, D, give me a D. D, D, give me a D. Give me a D, that's all I need.
I got it!
I got it! Yes, that's right!
Pecco, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Dude, Pecco really is the killer. Holy cow.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
But how did she climb out using the sword?
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
I really wish second best girl wasn't
Pecco
killer,
used that
but I
bamboo
think
sword
she
as a
is.
step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
But how tall is her
Whoa!
sword that she
Just
can
like a
use?
Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Pecco could easily use it to climb.
Well, Pecco, do you have anything to say?
Panic talk action. Which one is this? Is this the terrible rhythm game? Oh god. Okay, we're getting Fever Time and Nega Time. Perfect. These are the ones I need that'll just, like, cheese the minigame. You won't miss during Fever. Yeah, Fever Time is free. It's free time. I'm not the only one. Oh yeah, Nega Time. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear. Oh god. Not quite a bit difficult. Impossible. With my ears. There's no sense of rhythm that... okay. The game doesn't give you a beat. Can't clear it, you could always change the difficulty setting. Oh, I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial if they do that.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! What? You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window?
Why is he
then what
so,
about the
like,
sword?
anxious to defend her?
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Yeah.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Unless somebody threw it up to her. Fuyuhiko.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, God.
Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? You're pissing me off!
I'll fucking
You're
sell
pissing
your
me
organs.
off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Fever Time!
Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard?
Let's go. Fever Time, boys!
You're pissing me off!
Fever Time does
You're
seem
pissing me off.
a bit less OP in this
Bastard.
game than it was in the first.
Shut up! Shut! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck
Stop
with
yelling.
me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up!
Now is not the time for Nega
If
Time.
she used the bamboo sword as a step
frick.
stool, it would have been left behind!
Bamboo sword bag.
This is the end!
I hope that's right. Okay, good, I got it. Bone on the meat, dude.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Whoa. That's some next level strategy, Pico.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
You know, she could have gotten out of this if instead of covering her body with water, she had just put on her regular clothes over the swimsuit.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you. it would have been an even greater plan.
But why, Peyton?
You just back off!
Is it true? You really killed Monkey?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
What is his
Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
No wonder she's been so quiet the whole trial.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Maybe it's not her?
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
Yeah, what the hell's the motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome. Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question...
We also still haven't explained the mask yet.
I must say, it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this
Oh my
world.
god. She's the frickin' serial killer. Look at that little serial killer ass smile.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges.
No wonder her
There
eyes
is
are
only
so
one
weird, dude.
for the sake of protecting justice.
Like, look at her red, crazy eyes.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun.
Justice.
And the enduring moon. The protective father. And the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
What?
So I
I'm
must
so confused.
fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Justice.
That would be me.
Justice.
Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
That was such a genuine.
What are you doing?
I am sparkling justice.
I like
In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What is the emoji?
What's going on? What's this? Chill! Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Wait, but Mahiru didn't kill.
She is supposed to be,
Honey, did she?
but
Oh well, yeah, I guess.
Ally of justice? So that's why you're
I
wearing
guess
a mask.
Mahiru was an
This
accomplice.
mask
I mean, that
is
does
the
make
dividing
sense.
line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
What? What's up with the
I don't
freaking
get it,
symbols
but
at the end of
this
Silver
is
Dial?
becoming really crazy.
You're telling me, Nekomaru, what is happening? This is weird.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
So I'm guessing she's not the killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleep talking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
This is basically just a less entertaining Genocide Jack.
No matter what,
I never thought
I
I'd
must
say
not
that a character
overlook evil.
was less entertaining than a version of Token. But like,
Evil?
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
justice! Justice!
Holy
Justice!
crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Justice!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
Yawn.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh my god. No wonder Monokuma is sleeping right now.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Agreed.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay, it's manga time, so I guess it is her. Why introduce this serial killer thing at the very end of the trial and not do anything with it? I can't believe I'm saying this, but the way they did Genocide Jack was way better. Because they introduced her as a crazy serial killer and then had her just kind of be there as a crazy serial killer for the whole game. That was funny. As annoying as Genocide Jack was a lot of times, that was fun. Matt. Okay. In order to lure Mahiru Whoa. This is a, Wait, okay. But who was the third person to... Who was the third person to find the body? Because Hiyoko, and then... Because it doesn't include the killer. Maybe Fuyuhiko? Maybe that's why he was screaming and yelling the whole time? See, I would honestly think there was more to this, except that we're on the closing argument. Oh, okay. A pretty anime girl math. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. What is that? Oh wait, this is the... that's the gummy. Okay. And there's her meeting up with them and the... Chiaki and her cutes. What? Okay. What did the killer leave next to body? Oh, if I had just read the text, that would have been easy. Okay, here's where the bad is, right? Wait. No, that's not even one of the things I need. Footprints in the sand. I think that's the next one I present. Oh yeah, there's the big piece of evidence. I see. Akane is covered in blood. Kyoko is still sleeping. Plastic water bottle. The killer forged 2 letters. I know where that one is. Akane is covered in blood is useless. Last stop. Mikan arrives at the beach house? That's not useful. That's not even correct. What spot have an idea? I mean, this is the only one I haven't used yet, so the question is, where do I present it? This one? What? Okay, hold on. So there she sees body. Oh, she wakes up, then sees body. Yes.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
Hyo. Why did he say it like that?
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house.
Okay,
She was
Peiko's idea
completely
of
unaware that
justice is
she'd been
messed up.
targeted for murder.
Like, how is framing Hyoko justice?
Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Even though that
I'm
would
not really
make
sure
it-
why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
Man, I like Faco. Why'd you have to
We
be
can
like a
assume
dumb
they carried the
serial
bottles
killer?
to the shower room before
Not-
the
not
sequence
even
of
like
events
a-
had happened.
Like, I can't believe I'm saying
In
this
place
about
of shower,
Genocide Jack,
they washed
but like
the blood
a
off their body
mildly
with water bottles
entertaining
instead.
serial killer. Just kind of a, also,
However,
I don't like
they had
Faco's
no
voice
choice but to
acting.
dispose of the empty bottles in
She
the beach
sounds
house's trash
bored.
can.
And stiff.
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
I'm just kind of sitting here like thinking
After
about
the killer
trial
washed
as
off
he
the
goes-
blood,
as he
they
goes
hid in a
through all
specific
of this,
spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in.
Which he has taken a while to go through all of this, my goodness. Like, how
The
is
killer
he,
hid
how
inside
is
the
he
surfboard
only
case
on
that
the
they had already
surfboard
emptied
case
beforehand.
first? Whatever. Act
After some
6,
time had
dude.
passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
Even though that would make her look more like a murder suspect.
Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
Can you go a
the
little
bamboo
faster?
sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
I haven't done anything to be
Killed
ashamed of.
Mahiru!
Like, I think her voice actress is going for a stoic performance, but it just comes across as kind of like stiff. Like there's no emotion to it at all.
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
I also get really tired of hearing her say justice
That's
87
no
times.
reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Agreed.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
What? Are you crazy?
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice.
God up! Oh
If
my
I
god.
fall here,
You're making me
who will
like
combat
Genocide
the evils
Jack.
of
How do
this
you make me
world?
like Genocide Jack?
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all.
It really
And
is a
save
shame.
my life
Keiko
to
was like
protect
one of my
justice.
favorite of the girls, but then this sparkling justice version of Keiko is so
Hurry
annoying.
and carry on justice.
Justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed.
We're not gonna let
For
her
the
go.
sake of grand justice, a few
Grand
sacrifices are unavoidable.
Justice. The way she says it is weird.
Sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Agreed.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
See, even Monokuma is bored by this.
Now then, please pull the
What
lever
a
in front
boring,
of you and cast your
unsatisfactory
vote.
ending.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
In general, I get the feeling this game is going to have better trials than the first one, but this particular case 2 was literally just a worse version of the first game's case 2, with the whole serial killer aspect and it's this person, no, it's this person kind of thing.
Such heart-pounding
Super
excitement!
Just Hiyoko and Fuyuhiko yelling at each other for an hour, and then frickin' Keiko shows up. Sparkling justice. Boring, boring, boring. Well, she's been voted as guilty. Let's see what her execution is.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What? Why?
Pardon me, can we have...
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Are they gonna pull a massive debate and have it not be Peiko after we did the freaking manga segment and everything else?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Is the game actually gonna do this right now?
That is
Are you
true.
actually gonna, like...
However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean,
If Peiko isn't
there's
the
a
dang...
distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
Okay, so Peiko is the killer, but now we're just trying to figure out if she's sparkling justice? I'm gonna be honest and say who cares? I don't care.
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Seems like Keiko to me.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
That's her catchphrase. Keiko didn't use the catchphrase. Wait, what? I have no idea.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Spanish?
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
Then what?
Which
What is
means the
going
journalist
on?
and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Do I care? No, I don't. We already got the guilty casino slot machine wheel. We already did the manga. We already did the tempo battle. I don't care about this.
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Fine, but she still killed Kyoko
Or, if you
Mahiru.
insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Ooh,
Would
get her,
you be able to do
Chiaki.
that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However,
Okay, so she's not
that's
Sparkling
perfectly
Justice.
fine. It's no longer necessary.
Then why did she kill?
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
What is going on?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
Oh, God.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose?
I'm glad
Too late?
she's not
What are you
Sparkling
getting
Justice, though, because that was a really boring, lame way to make
Now
the
that you've
character go
already
down the
cast your
dumpster.
votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She's a tool, as in she's a frickin' douche. She's a
she
tool.
called herself a tool. Which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Kyoko, someone else was also at the
The
beach
third
house.
person.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The body discovery announcement.
I see!
Let me guess.
Are you talking about
Yukiko?
the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
But she is still the killer, right? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? This was not how this scene happened, but okay. It happened with much fancier
That
animation.
announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
What? But why would you kill specifically for someone?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here.
Fuyuhiko. Of course, it's all the way around over here.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Proof that the game, proof that what happened in the game happened in real life, huh?
I can prove it with this.
I was actually trying to
I didn't think it
examine
was
it. I
necessary
forgot
to
pressing
confirm it if
enter.
it didn't have anything to do with
sends it in.
Mahiru's murder.
That's the second time I've done that in this game.
There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey!
Dude.
Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who
Real though, I
cares?
can't imagine being Fuyuhiko. He's just in this game. He doesn't remember his school life at all. And then suddenly he beats this game and gets pictures of his sister's dead body that he doesn't even remember died. Like, holy cow.
'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Okay, but she is
I
still
had
the
no
killer.
motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool.
What?
As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
What?
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
What?
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Aww. What's with this game and having the killer be, like, not the true bad guy of the case? Like, it's like Nagito manipulated Teru into killing. Now, apparently, Fuyuhiko manipulated Peiko into killing. When are we gonna get somebody executed that is actually, like, a straight-up evil killer?
What?
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
I hate
No,
this.
I have no aim,
I hate this!
but my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
My young man.
Young
What is
master?
happening?
That is the truth of this case.
What is
I'm
happening?
Sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
No, it's not.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
This is weird. What? I don't understand what's going on, dude.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
No,
we'll be right
no more
back
quick
after
recess.
this commercial
What is
break.
happening? Although there was some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peiko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because what? You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only what?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peiko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
no.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazuryu clan took me in.
I'm nothing but a
They
tool.
gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. What the frick? What is this nonsense? She's like his servant? What? Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Oh my.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Wow.
That is my only reason for living.
That's messed up.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived, this is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household,
I am nothing but a tool.
for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs. I like that it did sort of end up being Fuyuhiko all along, but not in the way anyone expected. I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood! What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You...
Tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her. Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond, but she never replied back to me. Not only that, but she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mihiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mihiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about it.
Aww.
Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with
Oh
everyone.
my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mihiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important. So, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make the amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mihiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person. I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed. Wait, but his sister wasn't killed with the bat. Girl E was killed with the bat. What is this bad writing? I don't care anymore.
that is...
This is a dumb trial. So is that just why you killed Mihiru with the bat? But still, I believed her up till the very last minute that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch.
Hey.
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey! I don't want to hear about that!
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about the game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Wait, how did he leave the beach house? Maybe he was just riding on Peiko's back. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
He didn't, though.
Young master, I am finished.
He didn't.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? He didn't order her to do that, I don't think. A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I think she gave herself up for him. I don't get this at all.
Of course.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be!
You insisted that you were spiking justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided
No.
yet. It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Mokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peiko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. But hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
See.
So for Peiko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him?
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peiko just a tool to you? Using that tool? Surviving by sacrificing Peiko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peiko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peiko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. Peiko. That's why he was freaking out when we started accusing Peiko, because he does care about her.
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peiko, but
Hey.
if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peiko, fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You... What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
This is actually pretty gripping. I do kind of like this plot twist change.
Hey, Pekka. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
He never wanted her to be his servant here. She did it for him.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
I wish she could think of herself as something more than a tool.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon.
She doesn't even think of herself as human.
After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body.
Oh, he just went
Hurry!
to that. Okay, I see how he got out.
You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Sorry, Peiko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because that's actually what I have to do to survive. I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peiko.
So Fuyuhiko's not really a villain. When with the whole tool thing, I thought he was gonna be a bad guy, but not really. I mean, he did still try to kill Mahiru, but at the same time, I get why he did that. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome action.
Why
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peiko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peiko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of a trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peiko, the tool with a heart, is the killer!
Sorry.
Peiko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request, even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then, why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peiko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end. Young master.
Goodbye.
Aw, this is actually really sad. I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peiko! That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final, selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peiko Peikoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills,
This time for the
thrills!
ultimate swordswoman, Peiko Yama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then,
I've
I
prepared
prepared
a
a very special
pun-
punishment.
I...
Never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Oh, dang.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Echo. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master? Young master?
Oh no. That's so sad. There's an army lining up behind Pickle to push her up. Fuyohiko is being blocked by the army. One woman army. What the hell? She's cutting through all the army. Because Monokuma's controlling her with a voodoo doll. I don't know what's happening. But Fuyuhiko is trying to rescue her, but not gonna happen, no. What? Now she's dead. The robot samurai killed her. This cannot be! Even Fuyuhiko! Wait, did Fuyuhiko die too? I know, she was like cradling him as she got stabbed. This is bad! This shouldn't be allowed! People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard! What is this? Fuyuhiko. Peiko! Fuyuhiko! That was bad. For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. Honestly, he's not wrong. Like, if she had gotten Nagito's help, he would have gladly just done the killing for them and then taken the fall for it.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking like that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. And even I feel sad and hopeless. Still.
Isn't that right?
It's gonna be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. I love his, like, out-of-breath, breathy, crazy laugh that he does. The ha-ha-ha thing. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. Makoto? Makoto. Huh. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. Haha. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitively, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Oh, they did both die. Holy cow. What a trial. I like how all the best stuff in the trial happened after the trial ended.
Not yet! He's still alive!
What?
He is?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still
serious?
alive!
Are you serious? Fuyuhiko! He's covered in blood. Oh, he is. Okay.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying, but his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so
Were you filled
stupid.
with hope with the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him!
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him!
Duty?
Hey!
Cause it's written in the school trip rules!
If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed.
If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko should not be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So...
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
Like...
Heck, I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Huh? Prepared? What? A siren? What is going on?
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood? You've
Dr.
already killed your
Killgood.
patient.
Oh my god.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation.
I love how this is like a serious thing, but like Monokuma has just turned it into a silly hospital skit.
So, I'll see you later.
Well, I guess Fuyuhiko's not dead then.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. Dude, what if Monokuma makes Fuyuhiko a cyborg? That would be pretty cool. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack, because if nothing happened, then all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him?
I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
However, we must put that aside since Peiko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return what is already to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we will really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. If that word is despair, god dang it. These games are so predictable. Despair! We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. And then the weird bomb again. What, like, how does this come into play? Huh. Every time we beat a trial, the countdown clock shows up again.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Is she talking, like, directly to the audience?
4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them.
Oh yeah, that is.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair?
Who are you talking to?
I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The one from the first game?
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means.
What?
Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Huh. Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts. Surviving students. 12. Dang, Peiko.
Danganronpa.
She just had to frickin' give herself up like that. That was a sad ending, dude. Wow. Dude, what? That was 2 hours? Holy cow. Okay. Arrivederci!